So happy.
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You
That's
can get
good.
almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Lumos.
Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Sounds good.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Peanut butter, white chunk, magnet, snickerdoodle, triple chocolate, snickerdoodle.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, sure, let's open your map. I think I'd much rather go to this one.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hint on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I guess up. Oh no, down. I wasn't looking at my mini map there. Sorry, fellas. No reaction.
Revelio.
My case.
Revelio.
Last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
Revelio.
That you can now take himself.
'Revelio.
that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Well, maybe I... No, it's still there.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso! You're good.
How perceptive. Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
How's the view?
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know.
Remember the lesson. Levioso is quite effective in concert with other spells.
Levioso!
A perfectly executed Levioso.
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso!
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy lively duels.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence.
Of course
from
you
my
can.
students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battle, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Awesome. Alright, I'm right back. I gotta go piss. Give me a minute, maybe 2 minutes. I gotta go downstairs, go piss, grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Oh wow. Alright, I'm back. Hey, hello, how you doing? Alright, let's see what we got. Where is...
Revelio.
It's just taking me in a circle. Run pretty quick.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Is this the secret stuff? Oh, it's potions class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really
He tried to
taken
get
a
me in
toll on
trouble.
you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. Action. Excellent control. Not to worry.
Oh god, did I break it?
Splendid! Accio. That's it!
I can't see past you there, dog.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Lisa. There we go.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
I'll show you how it's done.
Watch this. Phew.
Accio.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Of course, let's.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Lisa. There we go.
Accio.
Stay focused.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Ah, you almost had it. Watch this. Yes!
Accio.
Can I start over? Shit. That's not all the marbles, bro. That's not, bro. I won the
Very
first one,
good,
she won the
both of
second
you.
one. We
Well
tied,
done.
bro. Come on, now. We tied. Trying to do that again, and that's kind of cool.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. but I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
Revelio.
If you're so inclined.
Well,
A word, if you would.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Sure, let's stop,
You
sir.
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the
1752?
end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
I just had to test it, that's all.
Levioso.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Sweet.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
It's right there, man. How do I get it? Oh, yeah.
Revelio.
I'll beat your ass.
Accio. Got it.
Something like that.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Huh?
Accio.
No. Neither one.
Brilliant.
Does it say I'm on Fortnite? Busy
I
at the
trust the
moment.
preliminary tasks were.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
I'm in a task right now. I can't play. I can't play stream. Siege either way.
Then, shall we? Remember to be
She gonna wake up from her nap in a minute.
Enunciation and movements. I want to see some.
I ain't got time for
now,
a game like that.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good.
Nice.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Levioso. Levioso. Reparo.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Yeah, I ain't going to rest.
Levioso.
No, I'm not. No. No. What are y'all building there? Where?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I'd collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Did I just untrack it? Or... There it goes.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
What's up?
Revelio. Accio.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Revelio.
Any luck finding...
Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
I need someone to collect the 5 books flying about the library for me. One of them is my personal diary, and I'd really like to have it back before it falls into the wrong hands.
I didn't collect them all. I missed one, I guess. Oh, yeah.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Reparo.
Hey, do you know a boxer of the name Gervonta? Is he like real famous? I'm watching this video here. Apparently his fucking, I guess he's got multiple baby mamas, and the one of them, he's got a kid in his house, right? And then his other baby mama apparently had his car with his other child. She came over, but now he wants her to leave, but not in his car. And the fucking, apparently she's saying that he hit her and shit, because she's got pain in the back of her neck, because apparently he punched her in the back of the neck. And the cops are asking for all the video footage now because he's got cameras everywhere, and then they don't want to see it now.
You're not at all who I thought you to be.
I think Gervonta, I think, is a famous boxer.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida.
I don't know
Only trying
his
to
last
teach
name.
you to be a
He's
little more careful.
Looks like a black Mexican. He's all tatted up.
I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to
He's got a
work out
fat
where
ass
I
fucking
went wrong,
crib, dude.
perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are
I find it
trustworthy.
weird how boxers
Certainly
make more
wouldn't
than
want
MMA
anyone but me
fighters.
reading my diary.
Boxing is?
Accio. Revelio.
What are you doing on Rust? Oh yeah.
Let's see. No, it's definitely down.
It's delicious. You see that Casey's water I sent you yesterday? Dude, it was in a metal or aluminum can. You know, it's not as good as LD, but it was honestly pretty good. They really are. I will say though, like that fucking bottle's heavy duty, dude. Like I can't crush it with two hands.
Hello, looking for me?
No, it's a fucking sturdy bottle, dude. I can
Not
tell
at all.
there's like
Professor
2
Wilson
layers
tells
of
me that you need to go to Hogwarts.
aluminum metal too.
You must be able to have your own things again.
There's like
And
aluminum
to
and
see
there's
the
plastic
village.
in the middle, and then there's
I've been
more
looking
aluminum
forward to it.
inside.
Good. Shall we set off?
No. Like
I intend to
there's
give you
it's metal inside where the
Hogsmeade
liquid is,
experience.
and there's like a plastic layer in between that and then the outside of the bottle.
Yeah, tweaking on the beans, my boy. Tweaking on the beans.
They could just take the plastic out.
You can recycle plastic.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
It's so fucking hot when you chew.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as a class, believe me.
Some craft.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the
Good
one
stuff,
who elected that you take it.
I might.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I keep up
Not much of the gold, are you?
Oh, I do not like it so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
That's how we're gonna do it. You don't walk up on cops doing something.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lace with
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you steal them, you can
Mr.
also
Davis
use
was
them in
arrested
pushing
and charged with battery causing bodily harm. However, he was sentenced to no jail time and the charges were eventually dropped.
Because his baby mama wanted that money.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
I told you.
Already seen the hippogriff?
I'm on craft.
Absolutely.
Craft, man.
What do you mean? What am I kidding?
Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students.
Craft.
As the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
It's stinky eye. He don't understand it.
Dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. How's that ruin?
I'm getting on some craft.
Oh, thank you. My dad gave it to me.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
I just got a haircut. Actually, I work at work.
She knows more
You
about
let
me
him
than
test
I
it.
thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
She gives me. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions, okay?
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my
usually
arrival.
don't, but I had it in my lap when I was driving.
Everything was so...
Yeah, so the marijuana ban in there?
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland. But it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Probably getting on top of you is what I'll be doing. Yeah. Alright, bye.
I may hop on the craft in a minute.
He is the Hogwarts caretaker.
Looks
a bit worse for
craft. Yes.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye.
This nigga said if Minecraft had guns.
Is everything alright, sir?
I might defeat Minecraft.
Eyes big as saucers.
They actually have Minecraft with guns.
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and...
It's called like
terrifying. I shall be in the castle. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
This is so ugly.
There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just...
White can't build, dude.
I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
You know what?
He built a Nazi fucking... He built a...
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Yeah, dude, it's actually awesome. GTA Daisy or Skyrim?
Potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new one.
Of course.
I'm just kidding, I don't have Skyrim.
And I am keen to see
I had it on the 360.
able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Wait, on what? On COD? I thought you were talking about Rust for a second. I was like, damn.
What time is it? Fuck, my dog's barking out.
With untoward matters is in for a canut, in for a galleon.
How do you get in there?
You don't want to phone me?
That's fucking dumb.
This nigga fucked this shit up so bad, bro. It's not even funny. It's just so ugly. Like, what the fuck even is all this?
What the hell am I looking for, bro?
Well, that's when all fucking our time of playing together will come to an end. Because I'm not gonna get it for a while. Even though I really want to, just so I can play zombies. I fucking know. I can't spend $60 on it. $80. Like 80.
What the fuck am I doing, bro? I'm gonna mute you. Yeah. Yeah, it is. This is a barbershop. I don't give a fuck about a barbershop, bro.
Where the fuck are the sticks?
I just deleted it because nobody played it, so. I got too many games right now. I can't. I play these games. Come on now, what are you doing? You're tripping.
No, I bet that game is pretty gas if you like this shit. If you like Harry Potter.
It's pretty sick.
I guess I'm gay, dude.
Sis? Shit, yeah. Found a hidden
Marcus
super
Aurelius
glove or something.
You like Harry Potter? You don't know who Marcus Aurelius is?
Mike Tyson's a big fan of Harry Potter. Tell him he's a faggot.
Yeah, they were pretty much the same thing. Like, I think they were both emperors in the Roman Empire. He fucked with it.
Oh God, he did.
What do you mean? It literally makes sense. He liked Harry Potter and the story.
Were you around back then?
Your point? Like this. He popped the TV on, he watched Harry Potter, he's like, damn, this shit fire.
That's a fact. I mean, you gotta think about it, right? Was you there? Do you know there really wasn't Harry Potter?
Hey, this is true. You wasn't there though, so I can't comment or speculate.
How's it factual if you weren't there?
I fucking watched Transformers 2 the other night. And that's what the fucking dude was saying. Well, I could really comment respect you.
Gas.
That's fucked up, dude. You're a piece of shit.
Should've got on Minecraft, you bozo. Me and Nate went to the gym yesterday. Me and Nate went to the gym yesterday.
Did you know?
Okay. 7. How you gonna tell me? Oh yeah, around that time.
Yeah, what was I doing?
Yeah, that ain't 7, is it?
No, I wasn't. I don't think I was there. I'm trying to think. No, I think it was like 5:45. I think. Because I know that on my last delivery, no, I didn't go to the gym yesterday, but I know on my last delivery, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. I know, dude, I've been fucking kicking my own ass past couple days. I'm trying to get in there tonight, but if, you know, I'm probably not do all that. Dude, you know Diaz in there doing little punches and kicks, and he ain't doing nothing, dude. Come on now. I'm just kidding. Diaz probably putting in the work, I ain't gonna lie. Jiu-jitsu is all grappling? Is that factual? Huh. Oh, that's why you think I would do fine at it. What are you trying to say? I'm some weak nigga that can't throw a punch? I'd eat your ass in front of 1,000 people. You know who I am? Dude, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Where's my
No,
extra
Anthony,
shit?
no.
Fat. I ain't even fat. You chill out.
Fuck you.
I'm not fat, I'm fluffy.
Just kidding.
Well.
You're not fat anymore. You're small.
Oh, in that case, I'm coming to Minecraft.
Yes, crafting it up.